Thanks for staying with us on Point. Former Midvaal Mayor Bongani Baloyi has joined Action SA. They've just concluded a briefing there. SABC News reporter Yolisa Njamela is standing by. Very good afternoon to you, Yolisa. Just take us through what happened there.
Well, it's the big news of the day, Nzinga, here. Midvaal, former Mayor Bongani Baloyi joining Action SA, and we'll get straight to it because there's a line of people who actually want to talk to him. First, why did you leave the day?
I left the day because it was time to leave. When I start something, I also have the end in mind. I didn't fight with anybody. I was not purged by anybody. I'm nobody's victim. It was out of my own accord. So I left to also engage in private sector opportunities. And while I was doing so, Mr. Mashaba withdrew me from my golfing schedule to come and have a conversation with him. And we really had a deep dive into SA politics. And we really resonate with each other with what we want to do, and we share common values as well. And also, if you look across the political outcome of our 2021 election, Action SA has performed reasonably, in fact exceptionally well. So for me, that says it's the party of the future. If you look across the numbers, it tells you that everyone is bleeding. And so it's quite important to be part of an organization which does not have any baggage, any issues of the past, but a political party that's able to rally South Africans across all walks of life, and not just in the mainstream politics. I mean, across the table here, you saw there were South Africans who are not politicians and who have made a sterling contribution. So that's my reason to leave the Democratic Alliance. I did not fight with anybody. There's no issues. I will not beg mouth, and because I've got nothing to say. All those things happen in politics.
Well, earlier when you were making your remarks here, you said you joined this party also because it invokes hope. And now you're saying to me that it's the party of the future. Could it imply that you believe the Democratic Alliance is the party of the past?
The Democratic Alliance at this point in time is my former party. A Democratic Alliance from a perspective of a member of another party is an opponent. So I'm obliged to share with South Africans to say and persuade South Africans that the Action SA is the future of the country. Action SA is going to be the center of politics for the foreseeable future in this country. And it's important because you can see the pull it has, the effect it has. People are tired of politicians who are just in it for the sake of it. Politicians who just pontificate about issues of ideology, issues that mean nothing to people, bread and butter. So it's quite important for me to get involved in a party that is pragmatic and want to solve the things. And I'm inspired by that.
And we were informed by Mr. Mashaba here, the president of the party, that you actually joining the Senate, the highest decision-making structure of Action SA. Don't you believe that you're being parachuted instead of going through all the party structures?
Not at all. I think Action SA is an interim structures across the board which allows various executives to co-opt people. And I think it makes sense to co-opt someone of my skill, expertise and experience as well to add value and assist colleagues in government as well.
Would you take an opportunity to be the candidate of the party for premiership 2024 national general elections?
When that opportunity comes and I need to play a role in removing the ANC, absolutely.
And one last thing, what are you bringing to the party as a former mayor of Midvaal, as a young politician who's been in the game for a long time, who was a mayor for that matter for just over a decade?
Well, you just answered the question with all these things you're saying. Experience of government, experience of being in a political party, and experience being in government and successful at it, and being able to really cross the various stereotypes about what a mayor does, what a mayor looks like, and how a mayor performs. So I'm quite keen. I think the best part I bring is my energy as well, and commitment to a better South Africa for all of our people.
Bongani Baloyi, the new Senate member of Action SA, thank you very much. We will meet on the streets then.
Absolutely.
Zinga, let's take it back to you.
Of course, the former Midvaal Mayor joining Action SA. Yolisa just speaking to him briefly there. We'll have more on that for you a little bit later on.